If you are going to study Thomas Hardy's novel, then you must have complete understanding about the role of fate in his novels. The word fatalism has freely been used by critics and readers to describe Hardy's philosophy of life. Fatalism implies a blind and arbitrary working of some supernatural power. There is another word against fatalism, which is determinism. It means the logic cause and effect. Determinists believe that events are determined completely previously existing causes. In Hardy's novels, the logic of cause and effect is as much at work as an arbitrary supernatural power of fate. So we can say that in his novels, both character and fate are responsible for human sufferings. So we find in Hardy's novel, partly characters are responsible for the sufferings and partly fate is responsible. Man suffers from lack of foresight and he is unable to subdue his own insubordinate nature. Because of these faults, he takes unwise step and finds a tragic end. In Return of the Native, Klim has noble aims, but he is somewhat unpractical as far as he fails to perceive Eustasia's unsuitability as a wife for a man like himself. In spite of his mother's warning that he will regret his marriage with Eustasia, Klim goes ahead and marries her. So we cannot blame fate for his destruction. The heroine of the novel, Eustacia, also has her own share for the disaster. She fails to control her passionate nature, her fickle mindedness, her ungovernable longings for the fashionable life of Paris, and gets a tragic end. Mrs. Yeobright also has her own share to find a tragic end. She fails to sympathize with her son's noble aims. She has a rigid attitude towards her children. She makes a wrong decision of sending money by the hand of Christian Cantle, who is an ignorant and foolish person of the village. This decision becomes the cause of decline in the relationship of Mrs. Yeobright with her children. We find each character in conflict with other. These conflicts can be resolved at the very moment the well-intentioned step is taken. But fate enters in the guise of nature, chance, and coincidences that results in a disastrous end of all the characters. It is a coincidence that Mrs. Yeobright arrives at the time when Wildave is having ultimate meeting with Eustacia and she is unable to open the door. It is a coincidence that Mrs. Yeobright turns back and bitten by an adder on the way to home. It is another chance that before she is bitten by a snake, she tells a boy Johnny Nonsuch that her son has discarded her. In the start of the novel, we find so many coincidences, chances, and accidents For example, the meeting of Eustacia and Clem in a village fair is also accidental, and their marriage is also another accident because Eustacia was planning of marriage with Damon Wildave. The meeting of Wildave and Eustacia after their marriages is also by chance. When Johnny lightened the bonfire, Wildave mistakenly come to meet Eustacia, and their meetings get started, and finally these meetings ruin both of the characters. After driving out Eustacia, Clem's write a letter to get her back, but this letter miscarries by chance. It is also a coincidence when Eustacia and Wildave are making a plan of escaping. The weather of Egdon Heath becomes disastrous and they die. We find that when characters were trying to setting their life, at the very moment nature enters and intervene in their lives in the guise of chances, coincidences, and rain, storm, etc. According to Hardy's theory of fate, man is helpless, a plaything in the hands of invisible, ruthless power of fate. Those who are too passive to struggle against the invisible power are less unhappy, and those who are struggling against it are destroyed, like Eustacia and Wildave. Destiny works through elemental forces of nature, and in this novel, The Return of Native, we find Egdon Heath in function, which proves to Mrs. Ewbright an enemy by killing her with a venomous creature from its own bosom. It proves deadly to Eustacia, killing her by rain and storm, because she resists powerfully. It proves kind to Clem, its chosen son, child of Egdon Heath, who becomes a preacher at the end of the novel. We find the responsibility of fate or destiny for human suffering is equally striking in The Return of the Native as the part of characters themselves. Fate shows itself here in the novel in the shape of accidents and coincidences. The crucial event which brings about the ultimate tragedy in this novel is the death of Mrs. Ewbright, and this event is the result of series of accidents and coincidences. On concluding remarks, we can say that on a number of occasions fate appears to intervene, but it never the prime mover. The action of the story is governed by the character, not by the fate only. So, the tragedy of The Return of Native is partly due to the weaknesses and faults of characters, and partly by fate. Thank you.